Tampa Bay's favorite Christian music.
Spirit FM.
Need to breathe on your Monday morning with Carlos and Abby. Today's high, 94 degrees, 20% chance of rain, currently 86 already.
Yeah, we're joined this morning by the guys of Kutless. They are here with us today. The show is tonight over at Suncoast Cathedral. Tickets are still available. Get all the details online at spiritfm905.com. Welcome to the Big House Morning Show. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
So you guys had a show last night in Orlando, and so that was like the warm-up for tonight, right?
Totally.
You're totally ready to go for tonight. Yeah, it's pretty much the way things usually go when people come to Tampa. Everything is in preparation for your show in Tampa. I love it.
So what have you guys been up to? I know you guys have got the new album coming out this fall. You guys are about to kick off your big summer tour. So you guys got a lot of things on your plate. What's up?
Yeah, we actually just finished recording our new record. It should be out October 20th, and we're really excited about it. This is actually another worship project, so it'll be kind of in a similar vein to our Strong Tower project.
Excellent.
It was kind of backed by popular demand a little bit. A lot of people have been asking us for a while, hey, when are you going to do another worship project? And so it's actually been really neat, though. We've been just really reminded of the power of worship, I think, as we've been working on this project. And I think it's a real timely project, too, just where people are at in their lives. You hear about the economy, you hear about just so many things that people are going through right now, and it's amazing just to see how when we take time out and just worship God, what a difference it makes in our lives. And so it's been kind of a neat process for us. We're really excited about the new record, and we've got a bunch of old stuff we've kind of pulled in, along with some new stuff. We've written some new songs for this record, as well as pulled out redid like an old Keith Green song, and the hymn "It As Well," which we're actually going to title the record after.
Is it different when you get yourself ready to do like a Kutless record versus a praise and worship type of record, or is the mindset different when you come together for writing, when you come together for music? Is it just a different arena? What's it like?
Yeah, it's definitely different. You know what I mean? Because it's a different type of record than you're not just trying to create a rock and roll record.
Right.
There's and not that rock and roll can't be worship, because I believe that it can.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to create a record that not only is vertical lyrically and and uplifting, but it also evokes a certain kind of emotion almost. That is conducive to a worship service type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit different, and so instead of you won't hear us screaming and things like that.
Oh, come on, why not?
A little bit.
As the deer panted for the water, you can just scream over that. Why not? It's funny how you mentioned how rock and roll can be conducive to worship, because it can. My first worship experience at a concert was Petra.
Nice.
Remember Petra? Going back on you a little bit.
Heck yeah.
And man, I mean, it was so great. Thank you. Yeah, Petra Praise. They put out this worship album. And I went to the concert. And I was 12, 13. And I was like, man, this is awesome. Praise and worship is cool. It was great.
Petra.
I mean, what was some of your early influences for the band Kutless and for your music?
Other than Petra?
Other than Petra, because I think they influenced all Christian music. I think we should all put on Mickey Mouse T-shirts now in honor of the drummer's name? I can't think of his name right now. It escapes
way
me.
too early.
Yeah.
They had too many band members to keep track of the years.
Ouch.
So who are some of the influences for you or for the band in general?
We're very diversified in our listening taste, I guess. We all grew up with different backgrounds and stuff too. For me personally, I grew up listening to a lot of classical stuff, actually.
Really? Little Jean Sebastian Bach.
Yep, yeah.
That's all I can think of this morning. Beethoven.
Yeah, my grandmother was really into classical music, and taught my mom how to play piano, who then began to teach me to play piano. I started classical piano when I was about 5 years old, and played all the way up through high school, and learned to play the cello for a few years in there as well, and so it was just something that I'd always kind of.
So you were like me. We both got made fun of in high school for being in orchestra. Then nice, very cool.
Yeah, I
was
didn't get made fun of so much.
I did.
Talk about getting made fun of.
You
I played.
I got made fun of.
I played the violin, and man, all those band people came by me, and it was the last straw for me at one point.
Wow. Just flipped your lid.
You know, when you play the violin, and then the drum line walks by, and they're all cool with their drumsticks and their drums hanging off their shirts. You know,
They're
too
just
cool.
awesome.
they're just too cool.
You can't win with that one.
You were in band, weren't you? I'm looking at you.
No. I was homeschooled, man. I had it worse than both of you guys.
No, you get the
I don't
smile.
get made fun of. I still get made fun of.
Here's the funny thing though, if you asked anybody at my high school, they would classify me as a jock.
Really?
Which is why I didn't get made fun of, because no one even knew I was in the orchestra
They were afraid
or
of
the
you.
choir.
So he's all like,
Yeah,
ripped,
and I
he's
just go beat him up.
Make them laugh.
Yeah, just tearing us
We
whole
did not
cello
condone
up.
that. You didn't hear us say that.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, we've got Casting Crowns on the way in Mainstay also, and are you guys gonna play for us today? You guys up to it? I know it's a little early.
If I get my voice warmed up here,
Alright, we'll see.
We gotta try to warm it
play a
up.
song, yeah.
We're going to pray over him right now. We have to, so.
Someone give me some holy water. We're just spraying with that. All right, on the way, Chris and Conrad, Kutless, and Mainstay here on Your Spirit
The
FM.
Big Big House Morning Show.
Good morning, Your Spirit FM 90.5. Carlos and Abby here with you. 8:28. Joined by the guys of Kutless is here. John Micah is here with us, and Nick as well. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're awake.
And we're talking
Sort
to.
of.
How are you?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Yes.
We're proud.
I think there was a donut with my name on it. I don't know.
I ate 3
You know,
of those things.
we were talking a minute ago how the iPhone has changed your life, I
It
guess.
absolutely has.
The iPhone.
This is true. Well, first of all, you need to know I'm a bit of a fan of Apple's products since like I was in elementary
And
school.
that's what they say about Apple products is that once you start using a Mac, you'll never go back to a PC.
That's true because I have yet to lose a file on my Macintosh. I've been using them for about 20 years now, and I have yet to lose a file.
And no viruses.
And I haven't ever had a
This
virus.
is like a commercial for
So
right?
20 years of
We're
use.
non-commercial
kids.
stations.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. So my buddies that have PCs are like, yeah, whatever, but can you do this? And they get in there with their DOS and they program a bunch of stuff. And
I
I'm
haven't seen DOS in
DOS.
a
Dude, I remember
The little
DOS.
blinking rectangle.
like, I'm like, well, I could,
Start game.
but I don't know how. So I'll just click on stuff.
Do you guys Twitter or Facebook now also? Is that
We
all
do.
the other because those crazy kids do
You're
now?
not
Yeah.
cool unless you do, so we were like, oh.
So you guys do
another one of
tweet.
those things? Okay.
Well, again, you can tweet from your iPhone.
Just download an app. There's an app
amazing.
for everything.
There's an app for that.
Can't you guys just hire like an intern for you guys just to do all your tweeting for you? Just tell them what your thought is and then have them send it.
Those internships know
That'd
what you're
be
thinking.
excellent.
We need a
Yeah.
Ryan.
Except
or 2.
the problem is usually
Ryans.
you give them that kind of power, and you never know what they might do.
Next thing you know, Kutless is playing a concert live from like the Appalachian Mountains.
Right.
Exactly.
Via the iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be at my friend Timmy's house at 7. The entire band will be
You
there.
guys don't want to let everyone down, do you?
But here's the thing about my iPhone is I can get off the bus because we could roll into places we have no idea where we're at, which is why sometimes when you're at a concert we're like totally saying the wrong state. You're like, how can you not know what state you're in? It's actually pretty amazing. We get really confused sometimes on the road because you're in a different place every night, you know, and
You get really confused.
it's hard to keep track. But the great thing is on my iPhone I have this app called Around Me, and I can walk outside and I pull up this app and it shows I can pick restaurants, movie theaters, just
This is
whatever
so
I want.
commercial.
Like yeah, and I click on it and it shows in whether it's miles or yards, all the way down to feet, how far away I am from everything around me, which is amazing because I'm on foot typically. Park the bus and then I'm like, I'm hungry, I need some food. I pull it up and I'm like, oh, I've got 10 restaurants within 600 yards of me right now, and I can just walk around till I find something, and actually I can pull it up
You
and give me
like
directions.
run right into the door like
Yeah,
you're looking down at your
it's
phone. Hey,
amazing.
I'm here.
It has a phone number there, so I
That
can
guy.
call them and
Nice.
like see
So
if
when
they're
we
open.
get
Everything. It's
the
amazing.
fine from the FCC for this violation right here in the commercial that you guys are looking at, right?
Oh, I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
telling you about my life here,
Okay,
you know, about
gotcha.
the things that I do on the road. And how I-
So
yeah.
since you said here that you've been confused what state you're in, have you guys ever been like on stage? Thank you, Detroit! And you're in like Columbus.
I try not to even talk about
Yeah,
stage.
I don't. I actually am pretty careful.
You are
Hey,
that guy.
Pittsburgh.
I'm pretty careful not to do that. If I'm not sure where I'm at, I usually just go, "How are you guys doing tonight?"
You guys.
You
guys,
You
you
city
people
goers.
out there. Yeah.
Crazy
And so it's funny. I'll
Residents.
and now if I don't know what city I'm in, I'll often if as long as I know what state I'm in, I'll use the state instead of the city. And sometimes I do that anyways, though, because it's like tonight we're in St. Petersburg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's kind of the Tampa area.
Right.
So, but sometimes if you're like, hey, how you doing, Tampa? Like sometimes that's like, they're close enough together, but separate
Yeah.
cities that sometimes you're saying the rival city,
That's
and
what
everyone
people get
boos you.
We
mad.
have a pretty friendly thing going in Tampa St. Pete. I
So,
think we're all friends.
but you gotta be careful, you know. It's like
Right.
Minneapolis, St. Paul,
Right,
you know,
right.
like
No,
sometimes.
you have a
You've been
point.
You know what I
shot
mean?
at
So
a
you
few
can
times,
be
you
in the
know,
right area, and you know where you're at even, and sometimes you say the wrong city, and it's like, whoa.
I don't like
sorry.
it when they're on stage and a band says, "How's Florida doing tonight?'t?" And I'm like, I don't want to speak on behalf of the entire
Yeah.
state. You know,
How's
I'm
the United
doing okay,
States?
But
But you're a
I'm thinking,
Floridian,
In
though.
country.
You're not
Yeah,
speaking on
but-
behalf of Floridians.
I can't speak
We should
on
have a
behalf of-
recount. I couldn't resist. It was right there.
Sorry for my friend.